It took me a while to learn how to properly make this potent natural hair growth oil. This oil is one of the most potent natural hair growth oil that is used worldwide. It is used by all hair types, and to make it, you need one of the most popular natural hair growth ingredients. When you use DIYs on your hair and you don't see results, two things are involved. It's either you're making it the wrong way or you are using it the wrong way. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make it and how to use it properly. Don't forget to hit the like button if you find the video helpful, and subscribe to my channel for more natural hair growth DIYs like this. Let's get into the video. First of all, you need a clean and dry jar. As always, make sure there is no water in it. Now, the super ingredient to make this oil is our almighty cloves. I have been using cloves for a long time on my hair, and it's just like every other ingredient. I don't experience what other people always talk about. Not that I was not getting results, but since I started making it this way, the difference was so clear. And I'm going to be showing you how to do that in a very short while. What you want to do is to measure out the amount of cloves you want. In this video, I'll be using 2 teaspoons of cloves. You can use the whole cloves as I'm using, and you can decide to also use the powdered cloves. And if you have your cloves in powdered form already, then you are one step ahead. But if you are using whole cloves as I'm using right now, what you want to do next is to transfer into a dried blender and blend it dry. Make sure there is no water in it. After blending, you transfer it into your glass jar. Make sure there is no water in the glass jar as well, as I've mentioned earlier. After blending, you can see how mine is looking. It is not going to be extremely smooth, but depending on the blender you are using though, but mine is not 100% smooth. I'm just going to transfer everything from the blender into the glass jar, whatsoever you are using, but make sure there is no water in it. After blending, this is what it looks like. What I'm going to do next is to add any oil of my choice, any carrier oil of my choice, anyone you like. I'll be using olive oil in this case. You can use coconut oil, you can use olive oil, you can use castor oil, anyone you love to use for your hair. Just make sure the oil is suitable for your scalp, because we are going to be using this on our scalp as well. I did not measure out the amount I want to use. I just poured it on the clothes until it covers the clothes I have in the glass jar. So the amount of oil you use depends on the amount of cloves you have. Now, to get the best out of this cloves oil, what you want to do next is to do the double boiler method. And in the process of doing the double boiler method, there are things you need to take note of. First of all, make sure your water is heating up and it is not boiling. Now put the jar containing the cloves mixture into the water and continue stirring. You don't have to stand by it all the time. But once the water starts boiling, you take out the jar and change the water, or you either dilute it. The thing is, don't allow the water to boil. Don't allow the oil to boil as well. Allow it to simmer. Okay. If you have watched my video on how I made my rosemary oil, you would understand what I'm saying better. Just keep doing that until about 30 to 45 minutes and your oil is ready. If you do this, you are going to get the best out of the oil. I've also tried 2 other methods of making cloves oil. Number one is heating it up directly on fire, and the second method I've tried is infusing it for about a month before using it. But the result I got from those 2 methods were far different from the one I got from this. So I strongly recommend this method, because by doing this, you are going to get all the nutrient from the cloves into the oil, and in a short period of time. I just left the oil to cool down for a while, and then I'll sieve using my strainer. You can decide to use a cheesecloth or anything that is okay for you. What I'll do next is to add my essential oils. If you don't have essential oil, then feel free to use your oil that way. It is still potent. But if you have essential oil, you can add any one of your choice. In my case, I'm adding lavender essential oil. I love to add essential oil because I'll be using it mainly for my scalp and my edges. Next, I'll be adding tea tree essential oil. If you're experiencing dandruff, itchy scalp, you're always scratching your scalp and it is flaking, I would recommend adding essential oil to your oil before using them on your scalp. And make sure you are not using essential oil directly on your skin or on your hair. So after mixing everything to combine together, I'm just going to transfer into my container. If you're making a larger quantity, please transfer into a glass container, into a glass bottle, those glass drop bottle, so that your oil will last longer and it will be potent for a long period of time. But because I'm making a very little amount, that is why I'm storing it into this plastic container. But if you're making a larger amount, a larger quantity, please store in a glass container. It will help to preserve your oil for a longer period of time, and it will help to keep it to be more potent for a long period of time because of the essential oil you added to your oil. If you have any question, feel free to ask in the comment section. I will respond to you. Now I'm going to explain the several ways that I use this oil to get the best result out of it. So make sure you watch till the end so you'll be able to grab everything I have to say in this video. And if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and join this amazing family. Let's learn how to grow our hair together. You can use this oil as a leave-in. You can use it to do your hot oil treatment. You can also add it to your deep conditioner. And I don't use this oil more than 3 times in a week. I use it 1 to 2 times mostly in a week because I don't use oil frequently on my scalp. I can moisturize the rest of my hair up to 3 times in a week, but for my scalp, I don't use too much oil to prevent my scalp from too much product buildup. So I minimize the rate at which I use oil on my scalp. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I use it as a leave-in on my hair. I'm mostly using it on my scalp, as I said earlier. I'm using it on my scalp. So after hydrating my hair and working in the liquid into my hair from my scalp to the ends of my hair, I'm going to take the oil and start applying it on my scalp. You can decide to apply the way I'm doing, and you can decide to work in session as well. I'm just doing the lazy girl moisturizing routine in this video. That is why I did not session my hair. So work in session if you want to get the best out of it. I'll apply on my scalp and on my edges. As you can see, if you're having issues with your edges, you're still struggling to grow your edges, this oil is a must try for you. Apply it, not too much of it, not the amount that is going to be dripping out of your edges. Just apply the right amount that you can massage into your edges and spend time to massage it into your edges and your scalp properly. This oil helps to get rid of dandruff, itchy scalp, and help to stimulate hair growth. Like I always explain in my videos, don't apply on your hair and leave it alone. It is not going to do anything. What you want to do is to make sure you massage after applying it on your scalp. Spend time to massage it very well. You can also decide to apply this oil on the length of your hair. You can use it as your final sealant after hydrating and moisturizing your scalp. You can use it for the length of your hair as your final sealant, but you know already that I don't use oil to finally seal in moisture into my hair. If you find the video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share with someone you think this video is going to be helpful to. You can also apply this oil to the ends of your hair if you're experiencing excessive breakage and split ends. If you find this video helpful, please share with someone. Thank you so much for watching.